Play. It's a busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's visit one of the engines. Choose the engine that is feeling excited. Yes, it's Percy. Percy is excited at the chance to make new friends with two squirrels that he sees on a tree stump. When Percy rushes up to talk with the squirrels, they're scared and run away. How does Percy feel after the squirrels run away? Percy is not. Percy is not. Yes! Percy is sad after the squirrels run away. Later that day, Percy is excited when he decides to make his mail delivery run on the express track. Gordon derails when he's forced to swerve into a siding to avoid Percy. How does Percy feel after he causes Gordon to derail? Percy is not. Yes! Percy is embarrassed after he causes Gordon to derail. Later on Dowager Hat's birthday, Percy is sad when all of the other engines are given important jobs. Sir Topham Hatt sends Percy on the most important special of all, to pick up a big present at Brendam Docks. How does Percy feel after Sir Topham Hatt? That's right! Percy feels very happy after Sir Topham Hatt sent him on the most important special of all. A lot has happened today. Now it's time for Percy to go to sleep. Good night, Percy. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Which engine is feeling Gordon is feeling. Toby is. Yes, it's Thomas. Thomas is excited that there will be a party for his friend Hero, who is making a return visit to Sodor. Thomas forgets to invite the other engines to Hero's party because he's too busy looking for a present. How does Thomas feel after he forgets to invite the other engines to Hero's? Thomas is. Yes! Thomas is embarrassed after he forgets to invite the other engines to Hero's party. Later on, Thomas is worried when the giant balloon that he's taking to the fair for Mr. Bubbles floats away. Thomas delivers a new giant balloon just in time for Mr. Bubbles' show. How does Thomas feel after he delivers a new... Yes! Thomas feels very happy after he delivers a new giant balloon just in time for Mr. Bubbles' show. Later that day, Thomas is feeling sad. Charlie tells him a joke. How does Thomas feel after Charlie tells him a joke? Sad. Thomas is not. Yes! Thomas feels happy after Charlie tells him a joke. A lot has happened today. Now it's time for Thomas to go to sleep. Good night, Thomas. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's visit one of the engines. Which engine is feeling happy? That's right. It's Gordon. Gordon is proud to be given the special to move the Lion of Sodor to the Duke and Duchess's summer house. Sir Topham Hatt asks Gordon to share the special with Ferdinand, who is being rewarded for being really useful. How does Gordon feel after Sir Topham Hatt asks him to share the special? Gordon is not very. Gordon. That's right. Gordon feels angry after Sir Topham Hatt asks him to share the special with Ferdinand. Later on, Gordon is embarrassed that the waste dump has become a mess while he is in charge. Scruff helps Gordon clear the tracks and make the waste dump neat and tidy again. How does Gordon feel after Scruff helps him make the waste? Gordon is not. Yes! Gordon feels happy after Scruff helps him make the waste dump neat and tidy again. Sometime later, Gordon is unhappy because his boiler is broken and he can't be really useful. Victor moves Gordon to the front of the repair line so that he can be fixed quickly. How does Gordon feel after Victor moves him? Yes! Gordon feels very happy after Victor moves him to the front of the repair line. It's the end of a long day. And good night, Gordon. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Choose the engine that is feeling worried. Thomas is... Yes, it's James. James is worried about getting his delivery wet as he looks at a puddle on the tracks. Thomas races through the puddle and splashes James, ruining his delivery of strawberries. How does James feel after Thomas races through the... James is not... That's right! James is angry after Thomas races through the puddle and splashes him. Sometime later, James is unhappy that he's covered in mud. Flynn uses his water cannons to wash the mud from James. How does James feel after Flynn uses... Yes! James feels very happy after Flynn uses his water cannons to wash the mud from James. Sometime later, James is happy that he's taken a load of children to the picnic. A cork pops out of a lemonade bottle on Thomas's passing special and hits James. How does James feel after a cork from a lemonade... James. That's right! James is surprised after a cork from a lemonade bottle hits him. A lot has happened today. Now it's time for Good Night, James. Play it. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Choose the engine that is feeling... Emily is feeling... Yes, it's Toby. Toby is happily enjoying the quiet corner of Sodor Island. Belle suddenly arrives, ringing her bell and spraying water from her cannons up into the air. How does Toby feel after Belle suddenly arrives? Toby is not very... Yes! Toby feels surprised after Belle suddenly arrives, ringing her bell and spraying water. Later that day, Toby is embarrassed when he is fitted with a loud whistle while his bell is being repaired. When the tracks are blocked by a fallen tree, Toby blows his new whistle to warn Gordon to stop. How does Toby feel after he is able to warn Gordon about the block? Toby is... Yes! Toby feels very happy after he is able to warn Gordon about the blocked tracks using his new whistle. Later on, Toby is worried about going through the scary whistling woods. James and Thomas offer to go with him to keep him company. How does Toby feel after James and Thomas... Yes! Toby feels happy after James and Thomas offer to go with him to keep him company. A lot has happened today. Now it's time for Toby to go to sleep. Good night, Toby. Play again. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's visit one of the engines. Choose the engine that is feeling... Percy. Edward. Yes, it's Henry. Henry is excited that a photographer is about to take a special picture of him for a book about the engines of Sodor. Suddenly, Thomas races up so that he is in Henry's picture too. How does Henry feel after Thomas races up to be in... Henry is... That's right! Henry feels surprised after Thomas races up to be in Henry's picture. Later that day, Henry is excited when Sir Topham Hatt asks him to collect an important visitor from Brendam Docks. During Henry's run, Harry and Bert tease him about being the only engine that needs a special type of coal. How does Henry feel after Harry and Bert... Henry is not... Yes! Henry is embarrassed after Harry and Bert tease him about being the only engine that needs a special type of coal. Later that day, Henry is sad when he scares away the Sodor warbler, a special bird that visitors have come to see. The visitors are happy to see the bird riding on Henry's buffer later when he goes to pick them up. How does Henry feel after the Yes! Henry is happy after the visitors are happy to see the Sodor warbler riding on his buffer. It's the end of a long day, and Henry has been really useful. Good night, Henry. Play. It's another busy day on the island of Sodor. Let's see how one of the engines is doing today. Which engine is feeling surprised? That's right. It's Edward. Edward is surprised to see that Sir Topham Hatt has a moustache and wants to play hide and seek with the children. Later, Edward learns that the man with the moustache is Sir Lowam Hatt, Sir Topham Hatt's brother, who's come for a visit. How does Edward feel after Edward learns? Yes! Edward is happy after Edward learns that the man with a moustache is Sir Topham Hatt's brother. Later that day, Edward is happy that he's been given a special by Sir Topham Hatt. Later, when Edward chooses to complete his special rather than play with Charlie, Charlie says that Edward is too old to be a fun engine. How does Edward feel after Charlie says that Edward is too old? Yes! Edward is sad after Charlie says that Edward is too old to be a fun engine. Sometime later, Edward is worried that he doesn't know how to be a hero and thinks that he must be strong, fast and stern, like Gordon. Sir Topham Hatt tells Edward that being kind, gentle and funny is what makes him a hero. How does Edward feel after Sir Topham Hatt tells... Yes! Edward is very happy after Sir Topham Hatt tells him that being kind, gentle and funny is what makes him a hero. It's the end of a long day, and Edward has been really useful. Now it's time for Edward to go to sleep. Click good night, Edward.
It's lunchtime. Let's go back to the nest. But we didn't find any shells. We can keep looking on the way home. A shell! Don't look down. Look! I see one! A shell! Oof, watch out, buddy! Got it! We have one shell. Yay! We have two shells. Got it! We have three shells. Don't look down. Look! I see one! He got it! We have four shells. Yay! We have five shells. He got it! We have six shells. Yay! We have seven shells. Oh no! Got it! We have seven shells. Yay! We have eight shells. A shell! Games! Yay! We have nine shells. Look, we found 9 shells. Let's go again tomorrow. Okay.
Hey, I'm Henry Hugglemonster. Today, my brother Cobby and I started making some seriously awesome bread. But when Cobby added this special monster yeast, the dough grew really big. Grew and grew until it burst and sent sticky dough flying all over town. Now a bunch of monsters are stuck in the dough. Not good. You gotta help me bring them home to get cleaned off before Mama and Dad'll come back.
Help Henry rescue and clean all the monster friends before Mama and Dad'll get home. To help Henry fly around, just move up, down, left, or right to guide him. These arrows will show you which way to go. Skip. This is how many monsters Henry needs to rescue.
Look! There's a monster stuck down there! Cool. Woohoo! Whoa! Let's try to keep away from those. Wow! We have to fly around that. Roarsome! Time to roar! Right on! Roarsome! Now... Look! There's a monster stuck down there! Oh, come on! Hugglemonsters always find a way! Uh-oh! Let's go back and get that monster!
Come on, Henry!
All right! Roar! Now we have more time to pick up monsters. We dropped a monster. Cool. We're doing roar some. Oops, I think we lost a monster. Roar some! Roar! Roar! Roar some! It's another stuck monster! Yes! More time for helping monsters. Right on! We did it! Now we... Wow, that monster's real stuck. Cool. All right. Oh, come on. Hugglemonsters always find a way. Right on. Right on. We can do this. Oh, look out for flying things. All right. Look, there's a monster stuck down there. Uh-oh, let's go back and get that monster. Uh-oh, be careful. We dropped a monster.
Come on, Henry!
We're doing roar some. Cool. Roar-tastic job. We just have a... Wow, that monster's real stuck.
Come on, Henry.
Woohoo! Wow, we have to fly around that. Oh, look out for flying things. Roar! 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 Oh, come on! Hugglemonster, roar! Oh, come on! Hugglemonsters always find a way! Cool! Oh, yeah! Wow! We have to fly around that! All right! Now we have more time to pick up monsters! Wow, that monster's real stuck. We dropped a monster. Oh, come on. Hugglemonsters always find a way. Uh-oh. Oops. I think we lost the monster. Yes! More time.
Sure thing.
All right! Wow, we have to fly around that. Uh-oh, be careful. Uh-oh, let's go back and get that monster. Oh, come on. Hugglemonsters always find a way.
Right on.
Oh, yeah. Roarsome. It's another stuck monster.
Come on, Henry.
Roar! Thanks to you and Cobby, we rescued and cleaned up.
Excellent work. You helped Henry find all the monster friends. And thanks to Cobby for cleaning them up before Mama and Daddo came home. Are you roarsomely ready to play again?
Hola, soy Dora, and this is my mommy.
Hola!
We're going to the big city to see the carnival, el carnaval. Will you come with us? Great!
We have to figure out how to get to the big city carnival.
Let's ask Map. Map says first we have to go past the ducks, then over the train tracks, and then across the bridge to get to the big city carnival.
Come on, Dora, let's go.
Okay, Mommy. Vámonos! Seatbelts, so we can be safe. Look! Baby ducks! Los patitos!
Those baby ducks are blocking the road.
We have to clear the road by getting each baby duck to its mommy. Click on the baby duck, then click on the mommy that matches it. job! Click on the ducks that look the same. You help los patitos. Oops! Try again. Yay! The baby ducks are out of the road. Now we can go.
Look, a train is blocking the road.
It's Azul. He lost his balloons. Los globos. We need to help Azul get his balloons back for the carnival. Each of Azul's train cars has a number on it. Put the right number of balloons into each car. Good adding. Keep adding. You need to add more balloons. Keep counting. You got all the balloons. Now we can go.
Dora, look. The bridge is broken.
We have to put the bridge El Puente back together so we can cross. The sign will show you where the pieces belong. Try a different piece. Look at the sign to know where the pieces go. Good job. Try again. Try a different piece. Look at the sign to know where the pieces go. You're great at reading signs. The sign will show you where the pieces belong. Try again. Great matching. Good job. We did it. Now we can cross the bridge.
A red light. Una luz roja. That means we have to stop.
Uh-oh. I think I hear Swiper. Oh no! Swiper swiped our tires. Click on each tire you find. 1 tire. Una llanta. 3 tires. 3 llantas. 4 tires. 4 llantas.
Oh, man!
You did it! You found all the tires! Now we can go to the big city carnival! We did it! Thanks for helping us get to the big city carnival!
Fantastico!
We're glad you called. Looks like we got here just in time. Sorry your TV is broken. And on the night you're going to watch your favorite movie, The Dragon Princess. But we're kinda glad. Yeah, because we get to use some genie magic to help make movie magic. We need your help to wish up a new Dragon Princess movie for Leah. Right in her backyard. Ready to make some magic with us? Genie-rific! Let's create the movie set! Boom! Zombie! Genie-rific castle! Let's check it out! Click on the drawbridge to pull it open. Click around the castle to see what else it does. Then, click the yellow next button when you're done. Castle is complete without a princess. So let's give Leah the perfect princess dress to wear in her castle. Click on the dress you want and drag it to Leah. Then click again to great choice. When you pick the perfect, nice! I love that dress. And for this first wish, we need just one more thing. Like a royal dragon princess wand. Good thinking, sis.
Which one of these wands do you want for the dragon prince? Oh, my genie stars! That's a great choice! Click on the wand to see what it does. Way to make the magic happen! Click the yellow next button when you're done. And shine, Dragon Princess movie set divine! Now for the second wish. There can't be a Dragon Princess movie. Now that's a dragon. A sneezing dragon. And he's sneezing stinky dragon smoke all over. Ew! We need to clean that smoke out of here! Quick! Click on all this. You did it! Way to clear out that stinky dragon smoke! Shimmer and shine! We got our dragon divine! I'm glad we got our dragon. And we got him to stop sneezing. Yeah! But look! Now he's hungry! We need to wish up some food before he eats the whole castle! Boom! Zarme! Third wish of the day. What food should we wish up for the dragon? Pink and purple popcorn. Totally tasty dragon treats. Munchy meteors. Click the one you want. Use your mouse to move the dragon under the falling treats until he has a full tummy. Nice! He absolutely loves that dragon food. That is yummy for that dragon's tummy. Great dragon feeding! Oops! Excuse you! Shimmer and shine, one satisfied dragon divine! Now the dragon's not hungry, but we need to make friends with him so he'll be in our movie. Can we get his attention so he'll star in our Dragon Princess movie? And we're all out of wishes! Let's work together to figure out how to make friends with the dragon without a wish. What should we do? Juggling! Tummy rubs! Tala and the Hall's special silly dance! Click on the genie gems and we'll get juggling! Great choice! He's loving our juggling! That's a wrap! Next, we've got our Dragon Princess movie! Oh, even the dragon likes our Dragon Princess movie! It's like I always say, things are always better when we work together! Click play again if you want to make a brand new Dragon Princess movie! Click play again if you want to make a brand new Dragon Princess movie. Click play again if you want to make a brand new Dragon Princess movie. Click play again if you want to make a brand new Dragon Princess movie.
And suddenly, Captain Hook appeared in our nursery.
Victory, boys!
Route to my storybook. After my storybook was taken, I sang a special song for Peter Pan to help us. Since he was too tied up to help, Peter sent some Neverland pirates. With our new friends Jake, Izzy, Cubby, and Scully, we were ready to get the storybook and its pages back from Captain Hook.
For your quest, Wendy, Michael, Jake, next, Jake. Help Jake, Wendy, John, and Michael retrieve the pages from Wendy's storybook. They have to find all the pages or the stories will be lost forever.
Ahoy!
In order to move around the map, just click or tap the spinner. Jake and his friends will move the number of spaces you spin. Some spaces will tell a story, and others will let you play games for points. Which path do we take from here? Click or tap to start spinning. Foggy memories. Play. Hit the play button to begin. The stories of Peter Pan are becoming foggy. Match up the cards to bring back those memories. Click or tap a card to flip it over. Keep flipping cards until you match them all. Great job! Music off! You collected some storybook pages. Hit next to keep going. Try to reach the end of the map with as many storybook pages as possible.
Captain Hook's story card. When Mr. Smee told Captain Hook that my stories were actually true, the captain got quite angry.
Try to stay far ahead of Captain Hook. If he catches up to Jake and his friends, he'll steal the pages you've collected from Wendy's storybook.
Say farewell to your blasted book!
My story card. I'm so glad I wrote all of the adventures down in my storybook.
Do we take from here? Treasure ahoy! Play. Hit the play button to begin. Click or tap, then drag to match the item to the image. Help match up as many things as possible before time runs out. next to keep going. Trail discovered. Play. Help Tinkerbell show paths in the sky by connecting the stars. Click or tap the numbered dots in order to connect them. Hit next to keep going. Next.
Aha! Oh, that wicked Captain Hook!
Uh-oh, you've lost some storybook pages. Do we take from here?
Peter Pan's story card. We must never forget our amazing adventures with Peter Pan.
Move ahead. Treasure ahoy! Play. Collected some storybook pages. Hit next to keep going.
My story card. I was so thankful to have Jake, Izzy, Cubby, and Scully helping us on our quest.
You've collected a storybook page.
Now, to continue our story,
music off.
We must travel to Neverland. But we...
things in the sky before time runs out. Click or tap to make Scully fly up, and let go to make him fly down. Watch out for things in his way. Go next.
Tinkerbell's story card. As we traveled to the Valley of Furies, Tinkerbell flew along and lit the way.
You've earned bonus points.
Say farewell to your blasted book!
Which path do we take from here? Which path do we take from here? Trail Discovery. Play. Great job! Collected some storybook pages. Hit next to keep going. Next.
My story card. We discovered Captain...
You collected some storybook pages. Take from here. Foggy memories. neck to keep going.
Captain Hook's story card. Captain Hook thought my stories made him sound like a bumbling fool.
Move backward. Yo-ho! Treasure awaits! Nice try! Next. Music off!
Though Captain Hook was quite sneaky, Jake and his mates were very clever. And with help from John, my